lady, and I know her outfit was a little bit too small. She got up on the chair and started jumping. I'm like, oh, please, Lord, don't let it get exposed. And I was filming, and I had to turn my camera away because I'm not. I'm like, she jumped up on the chair. Now I'm worried about her falling. And then he said, okay, DJ, add some music. Boom. Hey, they got even more excited. He said, y'all got 30 seconds. Who can get some people start running around? Man, I thought I was at a church revival. I was like seeing people doing the dance and they was running around. I was like, oh my goodness. One guy did the James Brown split, got back up, spent around, and did the Michael Jackson. I don't know what he was doing, moonwalking. They was going for it for 30 seconds. All right, y'all, 10 more seconds. Ah! I mean, people were ready to pass out. They had to get water. They had the fans. You know how the ladies at the church had the little blankets and cover you up in case somebody falls out? Get catches this Holy Ghost. Man, they were doing it all. Then he stopped. DJ stopped it. Everybody, and they were like, who is that person? Ah. And that was a really nice crowd because they were saying other people should win. It's like, man, she should win. He should win. He's like, listen. All week long, we've been talking about this business and how you can make $1 million in your business. And y'all been sitting down regular. I pulled out $100 bill, and now y'all excited for your $1 million opportunity that you got. You was just sitting down listening. Sound good, Mr. Man. And now I pull a $100 bill, y'all go crazy. You see, here's the thing. You don't see it. See, if you saw the $1 million, you go crazy. If you go crazy for the $100 bill in front of everybody, you really would go crazy for $1 million. But y'all ain't going crazy because y'all don't see it. You just hear it. See, there's a saying, seeing is believing. See, I see that $2 million ring that Dr. Mark got. And why does he got to put in front of him? Because he got to see that he can get there. Are y'all with me? Seeing is believing. Some people are like, Eric, what if I can just make 10,000? I'm good. If I can make 100,000. See, the other day, I wish I had a picture with the $1 million ring. I was holding Darren's $1 million ring next to my little raggedy ring. I was like, oh man, my little raggedy ring? Man, I need that. Are y'all since one thing, Jamie comes on, hey, this guy just cost us $1.7 million. Y'all, he's only been in the company for 14 months. 1.7. See, he's like, Eric, I've been a millionaire for the last 10 years, even in my other company. I've always been making $1 million. See, y'all look at this business different. Y'all still keep thinking, well, can I make it? Can I do it? Can I? My brain says, run. See, I now run from everybody who ain't talking about things I'm trying to get to. Are y'all catching me? Run. Hey, you know this and that, but you know, Billy Bob did it. Run. I have to put the run filter on. And I'm sorry, I might lose some of my top leaders. Run. Heck, I had some close people in my business right to the company and said this year, Eric and Dr. Mary are criminals. Literally said criminals. They are so unethical. They said they're unethical, scrupulous. I don't know how you even let them in your company, they told. These are people in my team that's been to my house. All three of them has been to my house. And we ain't never charged them for nothing. One young lady, I picked her up, drove her all the way to New York, came back and thought about her, and so she can go meet the CEO. And she came back, man, these guys, all because I helped one of her teammates. Somebody wrote a thing about me because I had one of my teammates get the help from another teammate who wasn't in their downline. Oh, you're stealing, you're a crook, you're a criminal. Because I made sure your team got the help that you didn't do. But guess what? Mentally, I just run. I don't care. Delete them out my phone. Just keep on. Go do you. They ain't making the money I want to make. Maybe they got a successful career outside of that entrepreneur, outside of experience. They ain't going where I'm trying to go. Go, run. Are y'all picking on and putting down? You gotta run for some folks. That ain't my training today, but my training today I want to pick back up. Ooh, let me find out where it's at. Man, did I lose my training again?
Do you remember what your training was yesterday, Eric?
I remember. I wrote it down. I had it in my notes. I think that my notes be shuffling.
The last 2 points, Coach. You owe us the last 2
The
Four
last
points.
2
types
points.
of knowledge.
I just be taking so many notes. Man, anytime I'm around something, I'm watching TV, I'm taking notes, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And now I got so many darn notes that I gotta find it.
And be taking notes, and then you're gonna blame me for taking his notes. Watch.
And then the other thing is, me and Dr. Mary share the same notepad. She takes a lot of notes. So I was like, man, goodness gracious.
Speaking on 4 types of learning.
Yep.
What types of learning?
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Well, I know I got it in my head. I don't need this. I just had some sub things. Okay. So I know the 4 types of notes. 4 types of knowledge, y'all. 4 types of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
1 is learning. Mm-hmm. So that's the educational knowledge, right? We talked about that. So if you didn't see that, go watch yesterday's training.
Right.
2 is activity. That's when you go out and take action. That's you go out there in the field and get the experience, okay? The 3rd type of knowledge is called modeling. That's one I want to spend some time, modeling. See, that's the difference. See, my notes ain't AI. I didn't go to chat, put this thing together. These are my stuff. Modeling. Who are you following? See, I always tell people, go on your YouTube channel for those who watch YouTube and Instagram or TikToks and look at your reels, and that's who you're modeling. I tell some people close to me, I won't say no names, stop listening to that junk. When I go into certain places and they listen to that stuff and da-da-da-da-da, I'm like, okay, you might as well go be I'm all due respect to your faith, you might as well go be a pastor, a broke pastor. Why? Because you listen to people who ain't pastors, but they talking about the Bible and religion like they are certified pastors. So you might as well just go and be a broke pastor, because that's who you're going to end up modeling, because you listen to them people talk about this and talk about that and talk about that. You know, all due respect to Charlie Kirk. I didn't follow Charlie Kirk, but Charlie Kirk wasn't a certified pastor. So whether he's preaching religion or preaching that, are y'all catching me? You can go be a broke pastor. That's why I look at it.
Mm.
Because see, they don't have the same responsibilities that a real actual minister. See, Dr. Mark, Monique Pinckney are actual ministers. They got a certain responsibility. Somebody just come out there talking about the Bible and spitting the things and all this kind of stuff. It may be entertaining, but are you modeling the things that's going to really get you where you're trying to go? Because I know a real minister and pastor, they understand the responsibility of what they're saying. Some of these people just spitting rhetoric.
Mm-hmm.
No different than I can tell on YouTube, Instagram, who's a life insurance agent, who's not. Because somebody is talking stuff, yeah, I'm gonna buy this, get an IUL, flip it, buy the house, become your own bank, blah, blah, blah. This is what I would do. There may be influencers, but they're not licensed agents. Because a licensed agent wouldn't get up there and start saying half the crap they're saying because they know they will lose their license. They understand the responsibility of giving accurate information. Who are you modeling? Who are you listening to? Are you listening to somebody who has any kind of governing body that they got to answer for besides themselves and likes? Are they pushing facts or are they pushing likes? Right? They're influencing. My daughter's doing this paper. I'm proud of my daughter. She's in 11th grade, but she's taking this college class, and she's taking a college class in English, and she took a pre-law class, and she got an A in pre-law class. But she's taking a college class in English, and they're talking about the effects of social media and the influencers. And the thing is right now is some of these influencers are being paid, but the people who are following, they call them like it's a one-way relationship because you don't really know the social media person, and you're blindly following somebody who's getting paid. And is it ethical that they're getting paid and you feel like that's their real opinion? Like, I like this person, so I'm following because I like them, I trust them, but you're buying their products and services that they recommend because you think that they really truly believe in it. But a lot of times they're just getting paid for it. And should it be known that they're getting paid for it? Are y'all with me? That's the question. Like on TV commercials, they say this is a paid endorsement. They got to let you know that this person being endorsed is being paid. On social media, they can be endorsing a whole bunch of stuff, and you're being influenced because your brain just picks it up. Remember, your brain is like a computer. It just picks it up. It doesn't know fact from fiction. The subconscious mind. People think I'm so smart. I can decipher. No, you can't. If you walk around my house, man, y'all think I was a real SWAT, commando, CIA expert, martial artist, ninja. I told my kids, when I die, bury me in the ninja outfit. I was a no belt. But I watched enough karate shows growing up that in my mind, I really believe I'm a ninja. And me and my daughters be talking, I'll be Roger that. Like, damn, what you mean Roger? Just say yes. Copy. I like watching all the TV cop shows and stuff. So you think I'm a commando. Are y'all with me? Man, I'm like, yeah, go down range. So make me go downstairs? Yeah. Man, watch my back, man. Watch my six.
We used to watch Kung Fu Theater. Eric used to come out every Saturday wanting to fight everybody. He used to be Snake in the grass. Snake what you do, Eric?
Snake in the tree. Come on, man. I know that. Come on, what you talking about? So because of that, my brain thinks it's real. Are y'all catching me? So you got to be careful what you point in. Your brain don't know the difference. So who are you modeling? Are you modeling somebody that's really going to get you where you need to go? I don't care if they're certified, but are they really even qualified? See, I get it. Not everybody's certified, but are they at least qualified? And what makes them qualified? Because a whole bunch of people like them. They might put a nice video on, right? It can be a girl. She shows a little bit of cleavage or tight stuff and tight pants, and everybody follow. Now she got all these Instagram followers. So now she's qualified to tell you about how to become rich, how to follow you, how to grow your business. Are you what? Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you just that's what it takes to qualify for you? Oh, my brother, you got a thing or two to learn about qualifications. I'm gonna try to see if I can pull something up real quick. There was a post I saw on Facebook, and this gentleman talked about something. I'm like, oh my goodness, man, he's hitting it. And I liked him because I follow him in college basketball. He was one of the top college basketball players out there, Jason Williams. I'm like, man. But then he did some things he probably shouldn't have done, like got on the motorcycle and started doing things, young with money. And because he was young with money, did some things he shouldn't have done, he got in an accident and ended his career. But hold on a second. I'm going to see if I can share this clip with you because he's talking about some things. And it's like, man, it's right up our alley. And it goes right along with who are you modeling? So let me see if I can share this without YouTube knocking it down. So I don't own the rights of content to this. This is purely educational, not informational, or however you want to say it. But sometimes they block it. Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can play this 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Can y'all hear it?
No.
No. You can see it, but can't hear it.
Yes. No.
Try one more time. Can y'all hear it?
No.
No.
It outlives you. Following the LLC makes you a CEO the same.
There you
Y'all hear
go.
that now?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the wrong thing.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Feeds you, protects you, and ultimately
Hold
it
on.
outlives
Hold on, let me
No.
get it.
you. Calling your LLC a business. It's not until it feeds you, protects you, and ultimately it outlives you. Following the LLC makes you a CEO the same way buying sneakers makes you an elite athlete. It looks dope online, but it actually means nothing in reality. You see, people make the mistake of throwing everything into one pot. Brands, contracts, cash. So one lawsuit wipes it all out. They mix rent money with revenue. And courts pierce that veil in seconds. And here's the crazy part. By default, an LLC is taxed exactly like a sole proprietorship. No built-in deductions, no automatic savings, just the IRS waiting on your profit. You think it's ironclad, right? Like this door? Nah, an LLC without structure isn't a business. It's a box with your name on it. Paperwork doesn't protect you. Structure does. So don't brag about your LLC. Brag about your systems. So what does real structure look like? Imagine this, a holding company at top, one entity that owns the assets and equity, operating companies below, separate lanes so risk in one doesn't sink the rest. IP protection in one box, your brand, your trademarks, your creative work in its own entity licensed out like the pros do. Tax design, knowing when to elect S-Corp status, how to flow distributions, how to keep the IRS from eating first. Governance, operating agreements, clean accounts, contracts, insurance, the unsexy stuff that makes it real. And ask yourself this: if your structure wouldn't pass the audit of a Fortune 500 company, why are you betting your future earnings on it? Here's your audit in one line. If your LLC can't live without you, can't separate money, can't protect your brand, and can't keep the IRS from eating first, it's not a business. I call it a liability. The new flex isn't the paperwork, it's the profit, it's the protection, and ultimately, it's the legacy. An LLC is a shell. The vision you put inside of it, that's the business. The discipline you build around it, that's the wealth. The structure you leave behind, that's the empire. Because a shell without structure doesn't leave a legacy, it leaves a damn mess.
Mm.
Mm.
See,
Wow.
he was dropping some nuggets, right? He's like, I got my LLC. Anybody heard that? Yeah, open up my LLC. What that mean? Right? And so what I'm saying to y'all, who are you modeling, right? Sometimes we just listen to people talking and then we follow and we go along and we look back and we ain't where we want to be. Because we do what we think they're doing, but we never stop to ask them, what are you actually doing? You do what you think we do, but what are you actually doing? Man, I can tell y'all something. If some of y'all seen me and Dr. Uncle Jock, if some of y'all was to follow us like, hey, Eric, I ain't the best, but man, I follow someone. If some of y'all was to do some of the things that I did, man, you tap out so quick. You tap out so quick. Yesterday, I was in like 4 or 5 major meetings. I ended up still getting like 19,000. Hopefully I crossed over 20,000 steps in, right? Walked with all 3 times, whole bunch of phone calls, right? And the cool thing is, a lot of the means I was talking to multimillionaires, people who run successful business, people being successful in business. Are y'all catching me? Like, nah, this is get it. Today I got the ELC meeting, I got this meeting, I got another meeting, got to get Dr. Berry to a doctor's appointment. So I got to get my steps in, I got to get my phone calls in, I got to get my clients and customers in. I ain't got time for no whiner. I'm like, run.
Oh, I gotta ask you a question
Yes, sir.
because this is great right here because you're talking about multitasking and like switching gears, almost like when you remember when Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson, they were playing different sports, and one would have to play football and fly into another stadium with the baseball uniform on. You know, yesterday I was calling you trying to get in the meetings, you was moving, I was moving. How do you operate at a level like that and not shut down when it feels like all this stuff is being thrown at you? Like it almost feels like you're playing dodgeball through the day. And I'm asking the question because I know some people probably feel that way with way less balls coming at them than some people get.
Easy, Jock. You know, I had a conversation yesterday. I was talking to Coach Zay, and so part of that, I got to coach my team up, right? And I had like 3 or 4 team coaching sessions yesterday, and some of them was a little bit longer. But I was doing that while I was doing my walk. So while I'm doing my walk, I'm doing my coaching session. Are you catch me? So I'm exercising and coaching at the same time. So the reason why I got a lot of steps in because I was on a phone call, a lot of phone calls. So that's my office. I walk and talk. I can't just sit here and be talking on the phone, going doing this, because my mind flow is better for me. That's just for me. So I get my steps in and walk my dogs while I'm talking. Are y'all catching? So that's one. 2, I told Coach Zay, what are the 2 money-making activities? And actually, I even had yesterday, I attended a coaching session for one of my coaches. So I got a coach. She's a $1 million earner, right? May help people become $1 million. So I'm in a coaching session. And one of the things she said, I'm giving y'all this coaching session so y'all can turn around and go coach your people. Y'all are here with me. Take this and go coach your people. And I was like, man, let me get off. So I got off the phone, called Coach Zay and said, Zay, somebody type in the chat. What are the 2 money-making activities you need to focus in this business? To be successful in this business, what are the clear 2 things that you got to do? What are the 2 money-making activities? Let's see who can clearly define it. Type in the chat. Don't shout out. Just type in the chat. 2 money-making activities. That you got to have the basis. Listen, who can get the 2 money-making activities in this business.
All a name?
Nope,
Book an appointment.
don't shout out. I told you, don't say nothing. Y'all ain't following instructions.
Oh.
You ain't following instructions. I want to see who can follow instructions. All right. Let me see. Now, I can see boom, boom, boom. All right. Boom, boom, boom. So, boom, boom, boom. All right. Some of y'all got it, some of y'all close. But see, I'm gonna give it to you so you're clear. And that's what I understand, Uncle Jock. This right here. And the fact that our team doesn't know is a reflection of the coach. Are y'all catching me? Flag on the play. All right, flag on the play. Coach, you're in the penalty box. So I'm gonna give it to y'all. Some of y'all said it in different ways. Customers and business partners. The only two things that make you money, customers and business partners. It's funny, the Pinckneys got it, and they got it, and they said it differently, each of them, but they both said the same thing. Monique's called it clients and partners. Customers and business partners, call them clients. Dr. Mark said write and recruit, right? Write and recruit, however you word it. But writing clients and recruiting business partners. That's it. The two things, customers and business partners. So Uncle Jock, you said, how do I stay focused? Every one of my activities is designed for customers and business partners. If I'm on a call, I'm talking to somebody, helping them get customers. I'm talking to a business partner, coaching Coach Zay, helping him get customers and business partners. Are y'all with me? I don't care about his feelings. Sometimes you do got to have a little bit feeling check and massage and make them feel good because they feeling down, so you got to get them back up. But why are you getting them back up? So they can go out and do what? Get customers and business partners. Are y'all with me?
So Eric, you're wired to whatever conversation. If you're talking to, your aunt, your cousin, most of the time, and sometimes I know you turn the filter off, but I know you, and most of the 90% of your conversations, you're gonna, even if it was somebody you might have not talked to for 5 years, you might chop it up a little bit of small talk, yeah, but then you're gonna start steering that vehicle to one or the other.
Yeah, I got to. I have sometimes my family, they come and say, hey, Dad, I'm like, I'm listening for a while, I'm being father, but hey, right now, it's my time. I'm getting ready to go live. I'm ready for the call. I got to stay in this mode. Now, if you're talking about things that's going to help you improve your life to whatever your goal is, cool. But if we just talking about general things, man, Billy Bob, and just only seen this, I ain't got time for that. Sorry. Like, I don't mind. I got time. Even then, I help my daughter. I helped her with her paper. Right? She's got paper to write. So we started early, and throughout the day, I kept analyzing paper and viewing her paper as she started to do it. So she had a paper to turn in, dude. So I'm helping her with the paper because that's going to the goal that she's trying to accomplish. Hey, got to go to the store. I did some family things, run to the store, things. Well, we got to help. You got to get this, get that. But other than this general conversation, I don't have a whole lot of time for the fluff and stuff. I get it because it starts leading me out the path. I got to focus on getting customers and business partners. Why? Because I got to pay my mortgage, got to pay my rent, got to pay things, and everybody wants something. Are y'all with me? And all the money that comes in this house comes because I got customers or business partners. See, I understand what feeds me, what provides income for me. And I don't just look for now, I look down the future. Is this going to help me? This call, why did I get on this call? Because this call is going to help my team get what? Customers and business partners. Are y'all catching me? If you come in and take this knowledge, you'll get more customers and business partners and grow your business, which means I help grow my business. See, some of y'all just waste time and energy. I'm listening to things that are going to help me get customers and business partners. Like that Jason Williams, like, oh man, help me talk about my business, help me protect my business. That's some good information, right? Some stuff I knew, some stuff maybe I didn't know, some stuff I knew but didn't apply, right? So it started to go like, okay. Now, is he credible? Is he certified? I don't know, but is he qualified? Yeah. I know he's made millions and multi-millions of dollars, right? And I know he's been in rooms around successful people that I may have not been in. And he's like, man, let me just get the game is giving is real. Because I understand. Monique, is that real? You being a tax pro? Was he saying right stuff or just some wrong stuff?
Everything I heard was right. Because I say the same thing. What's an LLC if you're not doing the right thing? You got to be structured.
Mixing your personal funds with your LLC funds, can that jack you up if somebody come at you?
Oh, yeah.
See, so
and you know what you got.
See, and I know I fall guilty of that sometimes, right? Like, man, you supposed to use this card for that card, and sometimes you're like, oh man, I can call that. So are y'all catching me? So my point is, I see you, Troy, but I want to give y'all the last one for the evening. It's modeling. Then the last knowledge, 4 levels of knowledge. The last one is teaching. You become a teacher when you become somebody worth modeling. See, a lot of people want to get into the teaching. My team, I'm doing this, and the teacher should be a model. What are you modeling? You go to some of the good schools, some of these top institutions of learning, let's say like a Harvard and Yale, they have professors. Some of those professors have actually been in the field, in business. They may not be the greatest teachers, but they actually done what they've done. Then some of the professors are really good at just teaching. Maybe they haven't done what they've done, but they can take a book and break it down, and they can take the lesson plan and make sure that you can learn. But they make sure that the book they're teaching from is something worth learning from. Are y'all with me? That's the difference. Some people just put up information. I mean, my daughter was in class. My wife was like, "This don't make no sense." She's like, "I'm a doctor of education. You just doing this stuff just to be doing like what? This ain't really gonna have no relevance." And like, man, you just paying for something that ain't got no relevance, which is typically most high schools. Most schools in America just typically putting some stuff that really ain't got a lot of relevance when you get out here in the world. You got to go try to make a living. And that's why so many people struggle. And that's why some people say, I want to go send my kids to the better school, because they make sure the information is relevant. So you become a teacher when you're worth modeling. And some of y'all are premature teachers. I'm just being blunt. Instead of being a teacher, you should be a leader. Ooh, I'm going to break it down for y'all. Give me 2 minutes, Troy. Can I get 2 minutes on this one?
You got it.
What I mean, instead of being a teacher, be a leader. Lead people to the information.
Oh.
You ain't got to tell them how you're doing it, because you ain't doing it. Who gives a damn about how you're doing this? Sorry, who gives a darn? Maybe you lead them to the information, right? Get them on the morning calls. Make sure, become a really good leader first. And then you'll start seeing you have success, and then you become a better teacher. And then what you're going to realize, all I got to do as a good mentor, modeler, is really become a good teacher, leading them to the information, and it duplicates.
Mm-hmm.
See, some of y'all want to duplicate yourselves, and you ain't worth duplicating.
Mm. Drop the
The other
phone on
day,
that. Not even the mic. Everybody got a mic in their phone. Just drop the phone.
Mm-hmm.
oh, let me see something here.
Cheese and rice.
Hold on, I'm gonna land this plane real quick. My daughter was like, I said, she asked me the other day, she said, Dad, she had a camera bag and she needed a SD card. I said, go check my camera bag. I was out of town. She checked my camera bag and she said, Dad, oh my gosh, what you doing with all that money? I'm like, all that money, what the heck? I knew I was missing some money. I said, how much is it? She was like, it's hundreds and hundreds of dollars. See, but the thing is, I'm like, shucks, I knew I was missing that money. I couldn't figure out where I put it at. I said, take a picture of one. It's fake. It was from my money gun. See, it's fake money. See, some of y'all are modeling this fake money. You're duplicating some fake money. Ain't worth duplicating, really. It's good for cosmetics, but you can't take it to the bank. It's better to duplicate a $5 bill that you can cash than a fake $100 bill that can't nobody do nothing with. And just pose and floss and take Facebook pictures and post and act like you're rolling, you're balling. Yo, I can pose behind and fake like a baller, but a bill connector is a steady calling. You're faking balling, and the bills collectors are calling. Come on, y'all. Start teaching when you're worth modeling. Until then, just become an excellent leader and lead them to the information. You should become a master resource, not the source.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who are Christian, I'm gonna land the plane for y'all. See, our job ain't to become God. Our job is to lead people to the source, lead them to the information, lead them to the Bible, lead them to the facts. Or if it's the Quran in your religion, right?
That's right.
Whatever is your religion, you lead them to the source. You don't have to be the source. You are a resource. When you can become an expert leader, then your business, your income just goes up and skyrockets. But most people want to be that teacher. that model. They want to be up in the front flossing, my team, my team. Show me your bank account, my bank, my money. Back to you, Troy.
Ooh, let it not be said, man. I ain't even got to say it. You just got served a master class by one of the best in the business. For sure, for sure. Let's give an amazing round of applause for the man that deserves the hand. None other than Coach Eric, everybody's coach. Man, I don't know how you keep doing it. And with that schedule that you just kicked out there, man, it is unbelievable. But we thank you, we appreciate you, and we thank you for taking the time to bring it back to us, to lead us to what the information is that we need to help us grow our businesses. You don't have to do it, but you do. All right. With that being said, it takes us now to what we call our Annie Willie inspired recap or relay of the day. This is where you get to reflect in 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute, your best takeaway from today's masterclass. And you should have a good one, good set of them today. Let's go with first in lane number 1. She's coming out of the blocks hot and ready to roll. She is our Griot Leo.
Okay, this hits home for me. I will tell you that regardless of where I am, what I'm doing, people that I bring in, y'all get to these calls because I ain't going nowhere. I've questioned like what kind of leader am I supposed to be? And I'm going to send you to where you can get the information. I just had this conversation yesterday. I don't know what I can do to help. So maybe I need to send you to someone else that can help you move. And I did bring up your name, Eric. So this really hits home. So thank you for this.
Whoop, whoop. You hit it and you hit the nail on
Can
the
I add a
head.
quick nugget on real quick?
Uh-huh.
That's the leader leads them. Remember, you don't have to be the source. You got to get really, if y'all want to take the business to another level, get good at getting people to events. Think about it. I'm not trying to be the deal. This is level up. Has anybody seen a flyer for the level up? You got Jamie, Sean Redford, Frank DeLeo, Marl. I got not Marl. We got a whole bunch of executive directors. I'm trying to get people to the information. Are y'all with me? I'm not trying to be the source. I'm trying to get y'all, I'm trying to be a resource. How good my income is determined how good, Eric, can you get people to the events? Can you get them to the conference? Yes. Can you get them to go to Dallas? Yes. Can you get them to go to Canada? Yes. How good can you, see, y'all don't miss it. I'm trying to get you to the events. Can you get them to the CEO tap? Can you get them to the things? Become master at moving people to the information and stop trying to be the daggone source. Eric, well, I learned and figured it out. That's the source talking. And your source ain't big enough to take a whole flock of people. But your resource is you can lead them. Somebody always told me you can only carry 2 or 3 on your back, but you can lead thousands down the street. Back to you.
Master Nugget again, sliding them in. I tell you, man, thank you for once again for that. And we're going to pick that baton from Mrs. Dewana Chisley, the Griot Leo, and we're going to put it in the hands of the team captain. He's back on the track, y'all. We're talking about Dr. Mark, the financial prophet, with a PROFINT, staying the man that is it.
Thanks this morning, Coach, for just the 4 types of knowledge or 4 types of learning. Number 4, about being a teacher and being a modeler. You know, you tell us something about duplicating and replicating. They say when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. You know, it's like, man, you realize that when you have to have somebody that's going to teach you or mentor you all your life. When you get to a point that you know everything, you stop growing. We always evolve as human beings, and we're always going to keep learning. So you always need some type of teacher, whether it be a business mentor, a financial coach, or just a life coach. And I thank you for that about being a teacher. And, you know, being a profession of a professor over the past 20 years, you can give a student a syllabus, but if they don't read it, they won't know how to get an A. You'd be amazed that you put the syllabus out there for somebody and tell them how to get an A, and they don't even read the information. They'll submit a paper that has nothing to do with the rubric. We have a blueprint system that was put in place that gives us an A plus in an insurance agency that's growing like phenomenal, like millionaires, like you said. But some of us just don't want to read the syllabus. Thanks, Coach, this morning. I appreciate you.
Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, team captain. And we gonna take that baton from the team captain, and we're gonna take that baton and put it in the hands of the lady that has run from the bus to us. We talking about Miss Marcella Braggs. Let's get it.
Thank you, Eric. Let me tell you, I had just spoken something similar to that to a young lady who is interested in joining a business. And one thing that I told her, I said, we do what we call a green sheet on people to find out their wants, their needs, and their budget. I said, because you tell me you're looking for something $100 or less that's within your budget. I'm not gonna go try to find you a $200 or $300 policy because I already know you can't afford it. So just like you said, when I get to people and talk to them and feel like we're not getting anywhere, trust me, I call Eric, Dr. Mary, Jot, whoever I can get on the phone to help, get a true understanding to these people. So Eric, thank you for that.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's what it sounds like. You're running the play. That sounds like running the play to me. I hear you. We're going to take it now from the lady that is good at rolling from the bus to us, and we're going to take them straight to school because we're going to give them to the educator. We're talking about Dr. Teresa O'Day.
Oh, thank you, Troy. Thank you, Eric. It just hit real hard for me, and just all of it is essentially copying and following the right cat or leaders. So we have the right genuine ones here, right from Xperia to the village, right here. We got them. So are we the right leaders ourselves? Are we following the right people? Are we getting the right training so we can build an authentic team and business? So we just got to decide. We're going to follow, we're going to do it, we're going to just get the right thing done. Like my prof said there, the curriculum is there. The test is set. So are we going to pass or are we just going to give up because we don't want to put in the grind? That's it for me.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I tell you, the educator is keeping it on track. And you get the education, you don't like Coach Eric said, you ain't got to be the pastor or you don't need to be God. You just need to take them to the information that leads them to the promised land. And we're gonna take that right now, and we got none other than the best hand to put it in. She's anointed herself, and we're gonna give it to her right now so she can take you right on and lead you a little bit further into the financial promised land. Is none other than Monique Pinkney, your NBA insurance and tax pro.
Thank you so much, Troy. Thank you, Coach Eric. I wasn't going to say anything, but I had to. When you talked about modeling and do you want facts or likes? Because people do this, we do this all the time. You see somebody on the internet talking about life insurance, talking about LLCs and all this stuff. And my clients will send me videos of stuff that I already told them that somebody online said. And they want to take their opinion, and those people have no kind of responsibility and sometimes no accuracy. But they're going to come back and show me something that got 10,000 likes that I already told them. And so that just made me think about what you were talking about. We can equate it to the life insurance. We have the blueprint. We have everything we need, but we have to believe it and not look for likes, but go with the facts. We got the facts right here. Thank you.
There you go. You got it straight. You got it straight. So now we're going to pass the baton on to none other than the anchor leg of the day. So if you missed it all along the way, we're going to show you how to just get there. And we're going to lead you to it through the financial stairway to heaven. I know that's what we call indexing. And I'm going to give it to you now. Take it to the top. We're talking about the lady that does it better than anybody else. Recapping it all. She is that international recap specialist that comes to us that knows how to capture it all. She is none other than one we refer to as Miss Rita.
Thank you, Troy. Grand rising, everyone.
Grand rising.
Worked up, thriving, thankful Thursday. Level up, level up, level up. Let's get to level up. If you want to grow, you have to let people know. Bring people with you. November the 1st and November the 2nd, Baltimore Westin Hotel. Get your tickets. You can hit the road and take your business to another city. Keep growing, keep moving. Don't forget to ask for referrals in your Medicare sessions. Do the presentation, get the referrals. Wait, there's more. Get on the phone with more people, asking, do you know the name of your Medicare agent? Move those distractions out the way so you can do money-making activities. If it's slow, create your own events. The customer service reps at EOS are great. They go through everything with your customers. We have the play, we have the playbook, and we have the coaches. We are playing in a huge space, and we can make huge money and a huge impact in people's lives. We have a money tree. Don't believe it's real, know it's real. Look at things from a different perspective. Don't believe it will work, know it will work. You don't know it till you do it. Let the faith drive you. Give your mind a tune-up. Don't keep playing with this. Act and know that your why matters. If you believe within your heart, you will know that no one can change the path that you must go. If someone would pay you $1 million to talk to 10 people, would you do it? Broaden your scope and broaden your lens. Entrepreneurs, if you knew you would make a guaranteed $1 million in your business doing what you know you need to do, would you be willing to do it? You don't see it. If you saw the million, you would go crazy. Seeing is believing. Sometimes you may have to run from some people. 4 types of knowledge. Learn knowledge is education. And number 2, applied knowledge is doing the activities. You can go back and listen to yesterday's training to learn all about learned knowledge and applied knowledge. Number 3, modeling. Who are you following? That's who you are modeling. Are you modeling the things that are going to get you where you want to go? Who are you listening to? On social media, are they pushing facts or pushing likes? Sometimes they are even getting paid to put the information out. So be careful. Be careful what you put in your brain. Uncle Jocks asked Coach, how do you keep going when it feels like you're playing dodgeball every day? Coach came back and asked, what are the 2 money-making activities that you must do in this business? And the answer was customers and business partners. So his answer was, every one of his activities are designed for customers and business partners. Understand what provides income now and in the future. This morning call will help you get customers and business partners. Focus on getting customers and focus on getting business partners. Number 4, teaching. You become a teacher when you become someone worth modeling. Don't be a premature teacher. Be a leader first. Lead people to the information. Get them on the morning calls. Be a leader first, then you will be a good teacher. Don't duplicate yourself until you are worth duplicating. Don't model fake money. Fake and balling, but be a collector's calling. Be a master resource, not the source. Lead them to the source. Become an expert leader and your business will grow. And I had to add this. You can only carry 2 or 3 on your back, but you can lead thousands down the street. That's it, but that's not all. Please just don't rely on my recap. You can go back and you can listen to today's Pass the Ball on Uncle Jock's YouTube channel. And that's spelled Uncle J-O-C. And you can go back and you can listen to this great training in full and yesterday's training on everybody's coach, Eric Robinson. And that's Eric, E-R-I-K. But most importantly, remember, we're leaders. Do not forget, share today's training with your team. Now that's it, and that's all.
Can't nobody run with a notepad and pen in hand and a microphone in the other like Miss Rita. I'm trying to tell you. And that's the only time she drops the mic is when she crosses the line. Boom.
Let's go, Miss
1,
Rita.
2, and 3. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Miss Rita, once again for doing what you do better than anybody else in the camp. All right. And with that being said, we want to take the time to say thank each and every one of you for virtually coming out this morning and participating in the biggest and baddest CEO meetup on the planet in this Good Morning Experts show. All right. And with that being said, now that everybody has had their marching orders, oh, wait a minute, hold up, I'm speeding. Let me say thank you once again to the Uncle Jock for steering some courageous conversations. Yeah. We was on the serious tip this morning, and the serious tips was on point for sure. And not only that, we had Coach Eric, everybody's coach, play the day, and he brought it in and laid it down for us too with the last of those 4 points of knowledge. Thank you for doing all that you do in your hectic, busy schedule. I don't know how that works, but man, I gotta lean in on you a little bit more. And with that being said, we also want to thank, well, I'm me. So, and I want to thank
Thank you,
Ms. Rita
Troy.
once again for being the MVP.
Thank you, Troy.
And Tawana's Miss Rita's
Being
voice.
an MVP.
Thank you, Troy.
All right. And now that everybody knows what to do, you surely got it. You got it best right here at the right place at the right time. So with that being said, let me just ask the question. What's next?
Drill it till you kill it.
Drill it till you kill it. All right, folks, there you have it. That's it. I'm Troy Gandy, your index voice of inspiration, signing off from Good Morning Experts. Coach Eric, back to you.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, everybody, for this amazing village we got here. Thank y'all just for a wonderful week. Let's go crush it. And once again, just remember this right here. If you take away anything, take away this. I am the CEO. I only drink out of I am CEO cups. Why? See, the CEO is the leader. Doesn't have to be the teacher. You got CEOs who run major multi-million-dollar companies, but billion-dollar companies, and they don't know how to do the stuff that goes inside of that company. Are y'all with me? Some of us are talking about they call him President Donald Trump. I'm gonna be respectful on this call, but I heard all kinds of names. They call him Trump, they call him the Orange Man, they call him whatever. But guess what? Like it or not, he may not know all the division what goes on, but he's there to lead. Are y'all catching me? And you might not like him. Oh, it burns people up. But man, you would rather trade his bank account for yours. Now, I'm not saying personality is lifestyle. I'm saying bank accounts. Are y'all catching me? So let's lead. Become a good leader, y'all. Your people are looking for leaders, not always teachers. We got all the resources, all the information they can get to them. Lead them to the information. Dr. Mark, you said something. I just want to close with this. You said I talked about the rubric. I was helping my daughter to teach my daughter with her class. And Dr. Mary, being an educator, she kept saying, well, what's the rubric? I'm like, rubric? I used to, back in the day, I never looked at a rubric. I'm like, what's it? I'm like, No, it's the instruction what the teacher's looking for. And Dr. Mary put the paper in the thing and put it and use AI and say, well, you're missing some of the points that the teacher's looking for. So we got to go back and edit. So she had to go back and edit the paper. I'm like, look good to me, but I'm not using the rubric. So she would not have got the grade she's looking for because she didn't follow I wasn't using the play. I was going with the likes. Are y'all catching me? What felt good, but what feels good does not necessarily give you the good grade. Hope y'all catching that. Fortunately, she would say, I was smart enough to say, give it to your mama. She's like, well, I ain't talking to mom right now. I'm like, do you want a good grade or not? I'm not in class. I can make you feel, I can pump you up. But when that grade comes, if it's a D, C, B, you're going to have to live with it. I'm not issuing the grade. But your mama, who you're out talking to, she knows the information. So sometimes we got to humble ourselves. And she had to humble herself and take it to her mother, who knew how to give her the steps to go where she's trying to go. I'm not saying every leader can lead you to the place and everything in life, but if you're trying to get somewhere in business, maybe you should need to follow somebody who can lead you where you're going in business. Are y'all hearing me? And I just want to certify my qualify my information. Like today, I got an ELC call. I might not be the biggest, the baddest, but I will be on the call with all the top leaders and the directors and board of directors of Xperia today, learning all the information. Are y'all catching? Like, I get a lot of the information, so I can consider myself a somebody who can lead you to where you want to go because I got access to all the people who don't. Are y'all with me? And so I'm hearing all these stories, and what I do is bring it back to you. So it's not like, Eric, well, have you made $500,000, $2 million? No, but I'm giving you all the information from the people. I'm good at taking that information and giving it back to you. Are y'all with me? So you are getting it from the $500,000, $1 million, $1 million earners, all right? It's just by way of me because they ain't trying to give it to everybody. They're like, next. I'm like, nah, this village needs to get it. Are y'all picking what I'm putting down? I'm bringing it. So don't think, say, Eric, well, where's your millions of dollars? I'm bringing you the information from the millions of dollars because the millions of dollars earners don't really care about everybody who ain't. Y'all with me? Especially when you ain't part of their organization. But I'm just sitting there taking notes and I'm bringing it back and repackaging it and giving it to you. So now what you got to do is lead your people to the information. Just wanted to make sure we kind of left with that. And last thing too, one last thing. I know it's the end of the day. Somebody paraphrase when I said the two things we do. What are the two things I said we do?
Customers and customers.
Customers and business partners. And somebody paraphrase, well, it's in essence what you're saying is this and this and this. I want y'all to catch it. Here's your walkway leadership tip. My mentor taught me this years and years and years ago when I first got into direct sales. Eric, we do two things. We get customers and business partners. And ironically, I was on a mentor and training call with her 20 years later. It's about 20 years, maybe 50. It might be 15 to 20 years later. I'm listening to her on the call, getting coached and mentor, and I'm hearing her say the same thing. She's like, customers and business partners. So I'm going to tell y'all to use this word. What word track I want y'all to use? Customers and business partners. It may mean the same thing as recruiting and but when you use these word track to build a large team, you got to be specific because it's duplicatable. If you duplicate if you break it down and kind of water it down, the recruits and make sales, okay, then they're going to say their version. They're going to say their version pretty soon. 2 levels down, there is no version. See, I'm going to give y'all the thing. Who gets the green sheet?
Everybody gets a green sheet.
I don't say, hey, y'all, it's a green sheet. If I don't use green sheet, Uncle Jock is clear. Drill it till you kill it. If we don't use specifics, you can't duplicate it. I'm telling y'all. I'm giving y'all so because some of y'all like to try to repackage it and say, well, in essence, what you're saying. And so what I say is this. And then guess what? That is the same thing that's destroying your business because you don't use the exact word track that can be passed down and passed down and passed down. And so when somebody says recruiting a partner, you say, no, it's customers and business partners. In your mind, you can process that, but you better say the exact words. Why? So we can duplicate it. And then when somebody else runs to somebody else, and they say the same thing. I talked to Monique. Monique like, well, are you focused on getting customers and business partners? Right? And then the next person go, so Monique got 2 people. Patients can go, hey, are you talking about getting customers and business partners? And God just like, hey, I'm talking to God. God's like, hey, girl, just focus on getting what? Customers and business partners. And are y'all seeing it? When the whole village is saying the exact same thing, it starts to resonate. But then God is like, hey, you just do it this way and do it that way. And Twine like, hey, but I kind of do it my way. And everybody's going to have their way. And they ain't even never been in business before. And pretty soon you just gave them access to watering down their business, and you're telling them you really don't need success. Because if you don't run the play, you're telling most people they really don't need success. Just go do it your way and try to figure it out. And maybe you might come along with success. 95% of people fail in business, y'all. 95%. And I was listening to a leader yesterday, me and Uncle Jock was talking. He said, you know what? In direct sales network marketing, only 10% ever even recovered their initial investments that they put in. Meaning they join the company for $200, they get licensed and they pay $300 or $400. Only 10% will ever make $300 or $400 recoup their initial investment back. Some of y'all make your money back. One deal is tenfold. It took me, I paid $300 getting licensed and everything, but back off fee, and my one deal was $3,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we got something special. Treat this that way and put respect on it. DJ, take us out.
Mr. Eric, both of you, Mr. Eric,
Yes.
I wanted to invite the village, those in Georgia here. We have a boot camp with NLG, October 24th. Those in Georgia, if
October
you wanted to
24th,
come.
put it in the chat or send it to me so we make sure
Yes, yes. I got the link here. I'm going to put it here.
Thank you, Dr. Teresa
You're
O'Day,
welcome. You're
Executive
welcome.
Director Extraordinaire. Now, she's a doctor, executive director. Do you think she could be a teacher? Now, she might be somebody who should be out there teaching. She might be somebody you want to model. Are y'all catching me?
Absolutely.
So y'all got to pick and choose your models.
Thank you.
Is it?
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Oh, that was a short one. We lost it.
That's DJ Short Tracks. I'm sorry, y'all. Short Track. DJ
don't
Short
hear the
Track
music.
is officially in the building. Y'all have an amazing day on
Have
purpose.
an amazing
What?
weekend.